I hear the dead calling your name. Will you answer? I hear the dead calling your name. Will you answer? dead calling your name. Will you answer? You shouldn't be here. I am mortal. What chance do you have? I shall feast on your flesh.
Hello and welcome to episode 3 of Too Dead to Winter, or DeadWinter Year 2 is the actual title. But welcome. Thanks for joining us tonight. Thanks for holding out on the delayed start. I had to work, frowny face. So we're here now, a little recap, but first we are going to go to the Channel 10 News and see what they have to say. So we begin episode 3 once again with the jingle of the Channel 10 News. The familiar image of the done-up news reporter Mark Kitts flickers onto your screen. Continuing our series of exhibits at the Barlow City Museum today, behind me is the image of the cunning titan Prometheus stealing fire from Zeus to take it back to his creation, mankind. You see a man larger than the scaled-down humans set next to him, reaching forward with a handful of flame, and handing it to the miniature-sized humans off the side of the cliff. At this moment, you see a bolt of lightning striking the titan between the shoulder blades as Zeus catches on to his ruse. You can find this exhibit and many more this Friday as the Barlow City Museum reopens its doors under new leadership after nearly a year of closure. And that's how Mark hits the mark. Back to you, Chet. And so we are going to actually go back in time now to Tuesday night, as that was Wednesday morning. Tuesday night, just to recap, the party both went their separate ways, splitting up a little bit and investigating different areas. The 3 people, I'm not going to describe who went where because I forgot, but 3 people went to the college and 3 people went to the casino. It affectionately titled Mom Van Team and Motorcycle Team, I believe, or Classic Car Team, I don't know. So they were both somewhat successful, but they were both ambushed by this strange person that could only be described as having a mythos. What they haven't realized yet is the person looked very similar, even though they had different powers. And so that's kind of where we left off. The party at the casino learned that Johnny Bang had been killed, presumably by the
Johnny Bang was the meats.
It wasn't just that. We learned it because his corpse fell out of a closet onto me. Like, I feel like you're burying the lead here.
I'm really skipping over the details. So Johnny's dead. He seemed to have been bludgeoned to death by the golem figure, whoever that may be. A fight ensued. Jacob wheeled the harp out, and then the party managed to escape after dispatching the golem. The other group, the Mom Van crew, were investigating the depths of Barlow University, and Robin seamlessly blended in with the robotics nerds downstairs as the other 2. Investigated some of the private files and found that a few doctors were attached to studies of subliminal messaging several years ago when they were students. And then they tracked one of the doctors down, Dr. Piper Duke. She was actually in office hours. She is a biology professor at the university, and had a strange conversation with her where she was pretty fuzzy on the details surrounding her past, basically. And then the mom, we can't gloss over this. Andy just railed the guy with a mom van, which was pretty hysterical. But as we left off, our one last thing for the evening, 2 women dressed in all black suits with slimline ties knocked at the door and said, "Hello, myth retention service." And that is right where we're going to pick off. So, Lou, you answered the door, if I recall, and you see these women. They both present badges and say myth retention service, and we will allow you to take it away, Lou. Well, how do you answer that?
Myth retention services. I'm sorry. I think you have the wrong place. Have a nice day.
She does the old foot in the door, old cool girl foot in the door thing. And she's like, "No, sir. I think we're directly in the right place. Nobody's in trouble. Just to be clear, we're not the cops. Fuck those guys. All right. We just want to help everybody, make sure everything is good."
Totally, like, not grabbing my piece right now, right? Not grabbing the gad at my side, not at all. And I'm just kind of like, all right, then what the fuck do you want?
Look, we know about your little, your little visitor in your body. And we just want to come on in and
Whoa. Wait. How did you find out about that?
Find out that you have a mythos. We also have a mythos.
Look, the Pantheon of Boogie is not looking for any new recruits right now. Thank you for your interest.
It's not your shitty band. I'm sorry. Can we just come in?
Excuse
It'll be a lot
me.
easier.
Whoa. You're gonna come into my place and you're gonna insult my band.
I'm sorry. She's clearly like reeling it back. Like, fuck, I should have said that. She's like, I clearly misstepped. I apologize.
All right, then who you with? Myth retention?
Group.
Who the fuck's myth retention services or whoever the fuck you with?
If you'll allow me an audience, I'm more than happy to describe that.
All right, Robin, get them something to drink. I'm gonna go talk to the others real quick.
Robin was like on their way to go get drinks, but then as soon as Lou said something, they just turn around and go back to sitting at their computer.
Nice. The 2 women kind of like stroll in, kind of hands in pockets, kind of like they own the place a bit. We're like, yeah, really nice place, and they just kind of like sit down.
So wait, we're at the coffee shop, right?
I think you're at the garage.
Oh yeah, we're at the
Yeah,
garage.
we're at the
Okay,
garage.
okay.
Fixing the mom van.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
working on the mom van. That's right. And I'm
we
just.
had our stopover at the coffee shop, but these folks
That's
followed
right.
us to the
That's
garage.
right.
As far as we
That's
know,
right.
they didn't follow us to the coffee shop. Just because that might be important later. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm just gonna kind of start gathering everyone up, be like, hey, I think the FBI's here. The feds might be here. I don't know.
What? Oh
It's
my
the
god,
feds.
they're totally gonna think that I killed that guy that fell out of the closet. I swear
Yo.
to god, I did not murder him. He
I-
literally fell on me.
I thought fear was just kind of like an internet meme joke, but I guess they're like a legit arm of the government.
Oh my god.
We
Okay,
killed the guy?
okay.
What?
No. Okay, first of all, though, I feel like I should mention that I have this little, like, pamphlet in my wallet thing, and I pull out whatever the Barlow City version of the ACLU Know Your Rights thing is.
Nice.
And it's like, we don't actually have to talk to them. We don't have to do it. And if there's a lawyer present, that's probably, like, way better for us. But, okay, so the thing is that here's what happened, and I'm gonna very quickly, like, fill you in on the fact that the dead body fell out of the closet on us at the casino, and then
Wait, what?
yeah, it's just so Johnny Bam is dead, but we don't know how or why or who did it. But like, they can't really be here about anything else, right? I mean, a literal dead body fell on me.
I mean, there was someone kind of throwing fire at us back at the university.
Oh, good.
So maybe it's that.
Wait, Lou, who did they
Also,
say
we hit a
they
guy
were-
with the car.
Well, they
Lou,
said
who
they were
did they say they were with again?
myth
Are they, like-
retention services. I don't know. I've never heard of them. It sounds like some fear bullshit. I don't know. First encounter assault recon type shit.
Wait a second, though. How the fuck do they know that we have a mythos then?
Yeah, wait. How do they? I asked them, but they said they wouldn't. They said they'd tell me if we entertained their penny for their thoughts or whatever.
Do we know any lawyers?
Question, how is my
I actually do know some lawyers.
Hey.
How
Wait,
is
I
my
thought we're still in
hacking
the bathroom,
going?
right?
One at a time, folks. AJ, well, please finish.
How's my hacking going?
Let's make a hacker roll.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck roll that is. Just roll whatever you feel like.
Let's
I'm
take a
gonna
look at
give-
those moves.
I think
Let me
that's
get my cheat
like an
sheet out.
investigate.
Yes, absolutely. Roll that one.
Okay.
I would say
I'm gonna
that.
do hacker voice. I'm in, obviously. And detail oriented.
Yeah.
And today I will cause problems on purpose.
Great.
Okay. And that's each one is just +1, right?
Yep.
Why am I rolling a d20? Shit. 10.
So that's a hard success. So
Yay!
you get 3 clues essentially. So what do you want to reveal from this hack job?
I want to see if there are like records on there, like sensitive records about maybe all the people who have myths that maybe they were keeping track of.
Are you talking computer or Johnny's
Yeah.
phone? Sorry. Okay.
Oh, computer.
Gotcha. Yeah, so I will say that this computer has seen better days. It's moving very slow, but since you did have a good success, a great success, you're able to click through, and there are 5 files of people with like what they in parentheses before the name it says strong mythos, and then the name is kind of like part of the cracked part of the program, so you can't see it anymore because again this thing was literally on fire a few days ago. So
Yeah. And I will like turn the monitor to the rest of the group. Does this answer your question?
All right. I know a lawyer.
Yeah, you know a few lawyers.
Shut up. Okay, there's one that was pretty decent. All right, even though I was usually on the other end of the chair, and they were always really good about throwing the book at me. But we should probably look up Katya Orlov. They think they're an effective lawyer. They seem to always get me behind bars or at least into community service instead of, sentence in prison. Could be worth it, especially with these goons snooping around.
Snooting?
Snooping, you know, like
Oh, snooping.
schlooping around. There we go.
There we go.
You hear from the living room, just, you guys gonna come out and chat?
Yeah, give us a second. I just got one of us is in the shower and they look good for their age.
I feel like
What the
Koo starts singing. Like he's singing in the shower because he's a bit of a dork that way, and it's just like, rubber ducky, you're the one.
Oh,
You make
Lord.
showers lots of fun, and it's just so bad because like he can't carry a tune in a bucket, but he's doing it.
Wait, hold on. Your defense is that you're all in the communal shower right now? What?
Maybe.
I'm not here. This is out of character questioning. But
Yes, it is.
Okay,
Officially, now this is our story. We are all
Okay, thank
taking a shower. We
Thanks.
came in contact with hazardous chemicals, and we are taking an emergency shower together,
Like
all
you
at
do.
once, at the same time.
Safe water
Gym
and shower
style.
with a friend.
Gym class style.
We
I don't
really
even
mean you
know
no
how to
harm.
proceed.
We just want to chat about the events of the past 2 days.
Can we get your person like on the phone or something, or like
Yeah, sure.
I don't know.
Calls
I
up
mean,
Katya's office right
At least
now.
just like have a responsible person around. I don't know.
Can I try calling Katya's office? I'm sure I've got that number on speed dial.
Oh yeah, but you get like her
It's like
PA.
10 p.m., yeah.
Ah, shit.
Yeah,
Some
conscious
poor
paralegal.
paralegal.
Yeah.
Wait, okay.
3L schmuck is answering the
Hold
phone
on.
right now.
Jacob working his second job.
Jacob. Oh, no.
Jacob was
Where is
secretly
everyone
in
right
law
now?
school.
We're at
this
the
whole
shop. We're like kind of like in a
Yeah.
corner area away from them.
So who's in the
Okay.
bathroom right now?
Heaven
Cool.
and Andy are not with the group. They're
Yeah,
hiding.
they're in the bathroom because that was where it ended. It was Heaven started crying, so they went to the bathroom.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Bonnie
And
and
they're
Koo
still
are in
hiding.
the garage with Lou and whoever else is in the garage.
I was in the garage.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't remember if.
Everyone's in the garage now,
With a
except
wrench.
for Heaven and Andy, who have no idea what's going on in that
Okay.
chaos corner. Except for, I guess, the communal showers. Cool.
We heard law enforcement come in, and I just locked the door.
All right. Let me go talk to him a little bit.
It's the
All
best
right.
idea.
That's not suspicious.
All right. Bonnie, you're with me. Let's go talk to these losers and figure out what
okay.
they want.
Okay.
All right. So the Selkie mythos and the Devil mythos are going to
Yep.
approach these goons.
Oh, real quick, to the GM. Since we have like modern tech in this universe, I would like to just low-key subtly like pull out my phone and hit record on a voice memo so that we have an actual legitimate record of whatever we talked about. Also, because we keep having random memory loss, and it seems like it
Yeah.
might be important to, remember this conversation.
I,
Yeah, definitely.
I don't mind rolling for that if you want me to, but I want to try that at least.
You're good.
Okay.
I've got my piece ready to go in case they want to tussle. Just in case.
Okay. We should save that for last resort, though, right?
Yeah, it's just they might be cops, but they have to tell us
Oh,
they're
they're
cops.
definitely cops. Only cops ever say we just want to talk. Or your mom.
Yeah, true.
Or your
But
shitty ex.
wait, don't they have to tell you if they're cops?
We should just go talk.
Wait, that's a myth. You're right. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Besides, we didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
We found a corpse in a closet. It's fine.
Yeah, and Jacob was the one who had all those weapons without a permit, right?
I don't want to pin this on Jacob. Let's just go talk to him. Let's just go talk to him and leave Jacob out of it.
Yeah.
He's done enough for this group.
God, poor guy. What a doormat. Anyway, then we
What
just
a doormat.
we're
What a door! Oh wow. Okay. Cool.
All right, the two of you sit
Aye.
down.
Yeah.
And you join the two.
we got little cups of coffee with us that we all have, and we're just like,
Mm-hmm.
briefcase. They look at you and they like kind of laugh a little bit of how much they've unnerved you, and they're like, "We're legitimately not here to harm anyone. We're on your team."
So wait, if you're not with the feds, then who's this myth retention? Blah blah blah. Who you with? You said you'd tell us.
Myth retention.
You
What
think
does
that
mean?
all the shit that the people with mythos get up to just sweeps itself under the rug? You think nobody's in charge of that department? You think that this mist just conceals it all? No, that's our job.
What, like Men in Black, but you're just like pumping memory lapse gas into the city?
Well, it's not memory lapse. It's justifying what
Wait, what's your name again?
the sleepers see.
Agent Smith, was it?
My name is Gabrielle.
Ah, okay, Gabrielle. All right, so let me ask you this: on for the ship trash in the at the table here, any of these agents fine AF?
Oh, I was gonna say Gabrielle's probably like your nemesis from long, long ago, because you know, like.
Oh, true.
Archangels literally fight Satan and all that.
Oh wait, you
stuff,
right,
and I'm
but
just like, yeah, I know I am.
enemies to lovers though.
Oh my god, that brain blast
Huh?
moment for Alex. Oh, you're right.
Yeah, I mean they're both attractive. Gabrielle, the woman kind of taking point, she has long auburn hair with green eyes, and it's kind of done up on the back of her head though because she's kind of working right now.
She's
I guess
no Keith. No
the
Keith,
suit
though.
uniforms are not super flattering for really anybody. They're not
Yeah.
they're not great suits, so they're more of a uniform. So
you like smooth over all of the stuff that Rifts do in the city because why?
Well, because everyone doesn't need to know about what is going on. Do you think people without mythos would be in severe panic every day if they knew that mythos existed?
That's fair, but like, if that's the case, then like, how many people that actually have a mythos know that you all exist?
I'd put the number somewhere around 5.
Oh, cool. Which explains why this is the first that we're hearing about it. All right.
All right, wait. You said you know. Okay, so if we have mythoses, what's mine?
She looks over to her partner and she just kind of laughs and she's like, "You're some sort of demon. I'm not sure which one. I saw you just walk through the fucking fire at the bank a few nights ago, so."
Robin's just chuckling to himself because Lou just got called some demon.
Mm-hmm. So, okay.
Look, we'll cut to the chase. We are just hoping that we can exchange some information with you all because you have been at the source of 3 large events in the city over the past 2 days.
And not that we wanted to be,
Wait a
right,
minute.
Bonnie?
Yeah, no, seriously, but like, the bank? Are you talking about Johnny Bang's death at the casino?
The bank,
What's the third one then?
the casino, and the college.
Oh, right, yeah, and we did talk about that. Okay, cool.
So let's just
Okay.
recap. You survived a fire. You saved 6 Your Face employees from falling to their death. Yesterday at the casino, you did battle with a man made out of stone, and in front of like 30 high rollers who aren't that drunk at that time. And then at the college, you blew up the science department. Not your fault. Again, I'm just saying you were in the area.
So,
And then you hit a
Well,
guy
well,
with a van.
all right, so
To be fair, we weren't in the area and we had nothing to do with this explosion or the van, and I could neither confirm nor deny the make, model, license plate, etc.
allegedly.
of
The
that
van's
van.
right there, and like her partner is
Allegedly.
just, like, examining the
Do you have a
human-sized
warrant
dent.
to look at that? Because the last time I checked, you didn't actually service
No.
a warrant to be
Yeah.
looking inside this garage for that van, okay? Like,
Yeah.
Listen,
And you this is all
I
allegedly
know.
that you're saying. All of this is alleged. This isn't confirmed nor denied. It's all alleged. Let's
we
mind
saw
you.
it. It doesn't matter if it's we saw you with our own eyes.
Okay,
We're
then
not-
then tell
we
me.
have rights.
Pray tell what happened at the bank then. What happened at the bank? The parts, and make sure to include the parts that I don't remember specifically.
that's fair because, you know, at the bank, we kind of just did the mythos thing after the giant explosion / shooting out of the cannon. So,
Absolutely, no one's blaming you. We're just saying that you seem to be around these events of whatever's happening.
right.
In fact, we're grateful for you for saving those people. We couldn't have done it, but
No, you just like to come knocking on people's doors and intimidating them with your fancy uniforms and asking them all kinds of questions and alleging all kinds of ridiculous things.
But
Allegedly.
yeah. So,
Gabrielle looks over to her partner and just like rolls her eyes.
but retention makes it seem like, I mean, does that mean like you try to find people that have mythoses to control them, or do you mean that like retention means you try to help people that have mythoses hold on to them in the face of your
Bonnie,
memory
I'm pretty sure the plural is mythi.
Bonnie, I think retention means like jail. Prison.
Look, maybe the person who named the organization didn't name it with the utmost accuracy.
All right. Look, I'm sorry. I've already done some time, Gabriella. I just don't want to do more time if I don't.
It was
need to.
Gabrielle, not Gabriella. It's important that we know their names.
Oh, Gabrielle. Sorry, you're right. I'm Bonnie. My associate here is so correct. I am so sorry for incorrectly saying your name.
It's all right, Mr. Goodman.
Wait.
Oh God, they already know your last name. We're totally.
Wait, how the fuck do you know my name?
What do you mean?
mean,
This is your garage.
Oh shit!
You're not concerned how we found you, but you're concerned about your last name.
I feel like Bonnie's eyes just like to the part where it says Goodman's
Yeah.
garage. Thinks about saying something and then is like, no, I'm just gonna.
Sorry. Just a
I
little.
was like right behind him.
Loose
It's like a
jackal
blinking
cut
neon
is hung up.
sign.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm a little. It's been a while since I've had a run-in with the suits, with the G
We're
man.
not. We couldn't put you in jail if we tried. We're not like that. We're literally just trying to help exchange information here, so we can track down what's going on.
All right, Bonnie. I say we hear what kind of information they're looking for, okay?
Yeah.
And then you choose if it should be shared or not, and I'll sit here like a good boy and not say anything because I don't think I'm getting us anywhere.
All right, we need help, and that's why we're here. We need help. We're spread thin. Most of our employees are in other cities dealing with far worse things that hopefully you never have to see. But it's just us. Let's cut to the chase. It's just us for all of Barlow City. We normally don't get in over our heads like this, but we are this time. And we were just hoping, have you been able to speak with any of the people that you saved from falling from the bank? I think they were all employees in that room that you found. We got there too late. We saw the whole we saw the room, we saw the wings, we saw you saving people, but we couldn't get up there in time to actually help.
So we didn't actually get to talk to any of the like victims, I guess, like the people that we saved. I mean, Lou and I had gone to the casino. Yes, I know there was another person there, but I'm not gonna throw Heaven under the rug while she's not here. Out of character. Lou and I had gone to the casino to talk to Johnny Bang and see. I mean, he kind of seemed like he knew what he was doing with the whole being shot out of a cannon, so we thought maybe he would have some information on what could have possibly gone wrong with that stunt more than bystanders. But obviously, we found him dead, and so we don't actually know that much more, and then we had to run out of the way. So
I appreciate your honesty.
it's super unhelpful, but that's all I got.
When you say Johnny Bang, Gabrielle looks over at her partner and just like weaves her eyebrows, like confused for a second, and she says Icarus, like under her breath. It's
I
like,
fucking knew it. Okay, good, cool. Can we just okay, here, let me just level with you for a quick second, right? Like, clearly you figured out that my best friend is some sort of demon. Yeah, sure. We all know Johnny Bang's Icarus. So, what's your deal? Are you, mythos is, or are you people that just like really have a good sixth sense for this kind of thing, but you don't have a myth? Like, what's your deal? What's your deal?
So the MRS, there's duos of partners that go out into the world to retain the myths. There's one who is awoken but does not know their mythos, my partner, and she gestures over towards her partner. And then there is one with a mythos, that is myself. And that's how every duo works, so they can balance each other out when somebody goes too far down the myth hole and one goes too far up the myth hole.
Okay. So, Gabrielle, you have a mythos, and your name is...
Victoria, dear.
And you don't, or yours is less awakened.
I suppose I could, but I haven't met it yet, if that's what you're asking, no.
Okay. Well, in the interest of transparency, and because if you actually know as much as you do, you know this anyways, Bonnie, Selkie.
We didn't know that, but we appreciate it.
Well, now I guess now you do. It was only a matter of time. So what can we help you with, though, exactly? Because I don't know anything about why Icarus / Johnny Bang is dead. We're trying to figure that out ourselves.
We were just hoping for some more information. We're going to... It seems like, correct me if I'm wrong, it seems like you all don't just want to wash your hands of what is happening. It seems like you have some connection to the problem, even though if we don't know what that is. But we could just really use some help. We have multiple leads, and we're only 2 women. We can't be everywhere in the city at the same time.
Pull Lou aside really quickly and just be like, okay, like, do you think that we can actually have, like, trust with these people to work with them? Because...
Look,
I do want to find out what happened, but I also don't want to, you know, be on some... You know, like, the whole, like, X-Men mutant registry thing?
Yeah, I was picking up those vibes.
For this, like, yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah, I want to know what happened, and I want to know why Johnny died, but I'm also not, like, super excited about the potential implications of that.
Yeah, I'm just... I don't know. There's something... I don't know what it is about them. I can't tell you. Maybe it's just insight, intuition. But I don't like them. They can be helpful, but I don't... Something about them I just don't trust.
So what if we agree to cooperate with them?
Okay.
To an extent. So we can figure out what their deal is.
And it's only you and me. I don't want to drag the others.
Yeah, I think we should tell the others what's going on so they're not completely in the dark, but I also don't want to speak for them.
Yeah. I mean, I could pull Robin aside and see if Robin wants in on this. Hey, Robin, get over here.
What's up?
All right, Bonnie and I are considering working with these Jamooks, but not exactly working with these Jamooks, if you know what I'm saying.
Like
Got
double agent shit. I mean, that really does seem like your kind of thing.
Yeah,
yeah.
So, hey, Robin, tonight, you think you could hop on the Moogles and see what you can find about myth retention services?
Gotcha.
Maybe hack into their server if they have.
Oh, yes, because I am very good at hacking at other people's servers all the time.
Both, I mean...
Hey, no, go ahead, I'm sorry.
I don't remember where I was going now, sorry. All good.
No, I was just gonna say, like, you two keep talking. I'm gonna go let Moira know what's going on.
Yeah, hey, where's Heaven and Andy? I haven't seen... They ran off and...
We'll fill them in when we spot them.
Yeah, I just don't really want to make this call without them here, you know?
Like, cut to the bathroom, and Heaven is just, like, freaking out in the corner. Oh my god, are we going to jail? Are we going to jail? What is happening? I don't want to go to jail. I can't survive in a jail.
Andy has, like, one ear pressed to the keyhole.
For the sake of expediency, I'll say that Bonnie does circulate throughout Moira, Andy, and Heaven to let them know what's going on and basically see like if anybody has objections to talking to these people / wants to not have their name associated with. But yeah.
I think Moira would be okay, at least with some, like, limited kind of cooperation dealio.
Sure.
She's also kind of someone who's like, I mean, even if it's like some weird, shady, clandestine, weird government thing, I don't know, still government, I'm just a fucking nurse, like, I don't know.
Right.
So, I think she would be willing to kind of, you know, not get, like,
seems
super
like
entangled, but cooperate.
It seems like they already know that we're involved. If
Yeah.
they saw what was happening at if they have all the videos and stuff, like, we were clearly on that video.
But
So,
but
We
my
already have our names and identities, like...
my idea though is to make it seem like it's like just Bonnie, Robin, and Lou who want to work with them, just to kind of keep half the group out of their tendrils, so to speak, because I feel like that
We
might be
could also,
helpful.
to be fair, we could just make that a condition of cooperating with them if we wanted to, because that way we could all be involved, but I don't know.
Worst comes to worst, if we need them to forget things, we can just bribe them to forget we exist.
You know what?
Enough money,
For
people.
once-
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually agree with you on that. We could just do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just bribe them, get them out of their hair with the right donation and the right name. It's pretty easy.
Okay.
yeah.
Alright, well, if you want to take our offer, it's literally just to help the city. And Gabrielle gets out a little pad of note paper from her pocket and her inside of her suit, and she has a name written down, and she slides it over to you. And she says, she says, this is the name of Marcus McGill. He was an employee at Your Face, and he's also the host of a local radio station. We were hoping you could investigate him while we investigate one of the other people that we were able to track down that worked on the 89th story of the building that lit on fire.
I think we could probably do that.
Did they mention what, like, is he like a talk radio host, a news anchor?
It's local music. He hosts a show for local musicians.
Okay.
Oh, well, maybe we can try to get an interview for the band. I mean, we can just submit some of our demos, try to get them to see what we are doing. That's actually really, really good for us. I think that we'll be fine with that. That's great. That's great. Hold on, I'll make some calls.
And like as they're like gonna go leave, Lou will pull Gabrielle aside and be like, "You see, the reason I'm being careful is if you knew anything about my mythos and what it really was, you'd understand that making these kinds of bargains seem great on the surface, but in the end, it's all Faustian, is it not?"
Look, dear, it's not like I'm making a deal with the devil. And she winks at you as she gets to stand up and leave.
Fuck. Damn it. I hate Chris's NPCs so much, but I love them at the same time.
As she's like leaving, as her partner is already in the car warming it up, she turns around and she says, transparency's sake, I'm the Red Horse of War, so enjoy your evening.
Oh, fun.
So yeah, she's pretty badass.
That's not a good person
I'm not
for,
concerned at all.
Lou is instantly turned on. I don't know how else to say it.
Of course.
I am the Antichrist after all. It only makes sense.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Muscle
There's
mommy,
so many
Chris.
jokes I could make right now.
Chris, did you take a page out of my book and make a muscle mommy?
Yeah, I'd say she's pretty muscular.
We do love a muscle mommy.
I'm so happy.
Mm-hmm.
Look, we gotta have ship trash. It's one of the pillars of the game.
That's true.
It's true.
That's 2. All right. So the door shuts, the car turns over and drives away into the snowy night. If there's anything else y'all want to discuss tonight, go for it. If not, we can just pick up from Wednesday morning, but I'm sure you'll want to talk tonight a little bit too.
Moira might actually want to try and like call the hospital or maybe some like paramedics or EMTs she knows to see if she can get any info on if like any details were found about Johnny Bang's death. Now that like he's been found and stuff, like she's got all of the hospital, hookups and whatnot.
Yeah, so you're able to make a phone call. Don't really have to roll for it since it's just kind of your job. So you call in a few doctors, nurses, and you talk to them about how you're looking for this certain person, and they say, yeah, he did come in. Unfortunately, he was dead. He was bludgeoned to death by something. We don't have the police are still looking for a suspect. So.
Okay. Moira will just like let the others know.
Yeah.
Well, do we want to try to talk to this Marcus tonight, or should we wait until maybe a more reasonable hour?
Oh, yeah, we can't contact him now. That would look very unprofessional on our part. I'm drafting an email, and then I'm sending it to Jacob to send it over, because we don't want to do it on our own either. It makes us look bad, so I'm going to have Jacob pose as our agent. It'll be fine.
Sure.
That makes perfect sense.
It does. Which one of our songs should I send in the demo, though? That's the important thing, because we really need to win them over with this. So it has to be our best one.
I think it should be, I Hate All Cops.
That's a really good one.
Just none of the holiday ones.
Space Dragon's pretty good. Killer baseline in Space Dragon.
That's true. That's true. There's a killer baseline in Space Dragon.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not just saying that because I play it. It's
No, you did a really
actually
good job
really
on that
good.
one.
So, mm-hmm.
I think it shows off a lot of our strengths as well, Bonnie. Okay, so Hate All Cops or Space Dragon?
Yeah, but what about Fuck the GOP? Now that one's an anthem.
Yeah, we can do that
I see
one.
Space Dragon.
Is this like the 3 monologues and contrasting styles? Just send all 3 of them over. And we're good.
No, we can't send too many.
I mean, Space Dragon has the most listens on the Your Space, so...
Right, it has 7.
That's
It
true,
does
that's
have
true,
7.
that's true. But what about that concept album we were working on?
Oh, that's not, like, edited.
It's not edited at all.
It's not finished.
Yeah.
And I still think we need to cut down, like, the 3-minute scream to at least 1.5 minutes. Like...
Hey, it's not just a scream. I added effects, and it's not just discordant noises, it is background ambience.
Let's just sense, does the void have lungs?
I mean... You know what? I do love my string work on that one. I basically recreate an orchestra.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the one. I already attached it.
And we have shirts for that one, too. We can send them a free t-shirt, too.
Oh, let me go change.
Ooh, good idea.
That's really great. Okay, yeah.
Wait. Real talk. I'm gonna go get the actual shirt merch link.
I know, I feel like I should go change.
Yeah, we all change.
Does the
Yeah,
void
we all
have
change at
lungs?
break, yeah.
Oh, cool. I also have two.
I will say the night before, or like last session, y'all also were moogling Dr. Dukes for any information. That just sounds bad. You were moogling.
No, that sounds so bad.
You moogled the name Dr. Piper Dukes. You searched the name Dr. Piper Dukes. And one other thing you were able to find is you do find her profile picture as you like zoom it, like you click on it, Robin, and you kind of look at it. It's a nice picture of her. She's dressed up, standing in front of her house on a fall day. There's leaves falling in the background, a nice pile of leaves in the back. You're able to actually see her address faintly in the background as well.
Well, we're not gonna stalk her. That's creepy. We're not just gonna go into someone's house. That's a crime.
Just giving you leads.
I mean, I won't be seen.
It's not the worst crime
Just
I've
go
committed.
knock.
There.
Like, we don't have to sneak in, we can just go knock.
Guys, what would you even say? Hi, I'm a big fan of your work, so I came to your house.
I mean, professors
Yeah.
love that shit, so yeah.
No, but what? Really? Do professors enjoy being stalked?
Not
I
being
mean, at
stalked.
their office
but-
hours.
Chris, what time is it?
Exactly. Yeah, we don't have to go to their house. We can just go to their place of work. That's
That
fine.
hit too close to home. I hate my office hours.
God,
Um,
I'm having flashbacks to teaching. It's fine if we just go to office hours. It's fine.
I thought they weren't in, though. Didn't you try office hours already?
We did try office
You
hours, she's on
talked to her, yeah.
sabbatical.
Oh yeah, that's true. That was this
no,
one.
this is Dr. Duke's.
Oh, right. It
The
was
one you did talk to.
Dr.
Oh, the one we did talk to. See, I got
Yeah.
the names mixed up.
Oh,
Dr.
Quill.
Quill is
Look at
on
my
sabbatical.
notes.
Yeah, Dukes and Canyon were the ones that weren't there. Dr. Quill was the one that y'all talked to.
Dukes is the one you talked to. Quill's
Just
on
kidding.
sabbatical.
Quill is on sabbatical. I
Right.
lied.
We haven't been able to find anything about.
Mhm.
So, anyways, just another thing if you are so inclined. So,
Okay.
so we regroup the next morning. Yeah.
yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we regroup the next morning. You all kind of head downstairs to the coffee shop, the garage, wherever you would like to meet. And you.
Coffee.
Coffee.
Let's get some coffee.
Coffee.
It's the morning.
Coffee.
And you regroup for the day.
a job that I have to do.
Nah, jobs are yucky.
I'll help you make the
Yeah,
coffee
that is
for
correct.
everyone. I was mean to Lucy's character last night, so Lou will be nice and help Andy with preparing the coffee this morning.
Like, I have employees, you know, I have people who work for me, but I do need to, like,
This is the
Be
perfect
there for a while.
opportunity for you two to have a meaningful conversation, and I'm here for it.
So you two are making coffee. All right. So you're grouped up at the coffee shop, and you have the day ahead of you. So what would you like to do today?
Did we actually get an appointment with Marcus through Jacob's finagling?
Yeah, that was what I was gonna ask.
So he does not reply.
Okay.
Nice. Okay. You know what? If I lost my assistant, do you know how long it takes to get a new one? It's gonna
Wait.
be like.
Is it Jacob doesn't reply or Marcus?
Oh no.
doesn't
Marcus
reply?
doesn't reply.
Marcus doesn't
Sorry,
reply,
Heather.
I thought.
Sorry,
Heather.
Yeah.
Jacob quits, just no call, no show.
Jacob's done.
Jacob's back at law school. He doesn't
carried
want
it.
fuck all to do with
Yeah.
us anymore.
No,
He
Jacob
carried
needs the
that
job.
33 floors up for the last time.
Jacob needs the money, so he's there.
We could just, I don't know, look up the radio show, like, hours and stuff.
Mhm.
I mean, stations do actually have, like, you know, people show up to talk to people all the time. And
Yeah, and we could always show up at like the studio whenever her radio
Yeah.
hour is set to record. So, I don't
right,
know.
or
Back to
finish or
stalking.
something.
We're just back to stalking again.
I mean,
It's not
Sorry.
stalking,
it's
it's
different
just
when it's a place of work, it's a place of business.
it's like an arranged meeting. It's not, being creepy.
and it's not like we're just like showing up out of nowhere. We're coming to her place of work and saying, "Hey, do you mind talking about your work?" I
Mhm.
don't see how that's stalking.
Wait, we're talking about the radio post right now, right?
Correct, yes.
Professor.
Correct.
Yeah, we're gonna be talking
Yeah.
about work going on the
I
radio.
mean, we also have to talk about the professor, but right now I think we're still talking about Marcus.
Right. Sorry, I just got confused.
Mhm.
I thought I heard a
Look,
her, so I was like, wait, are we talking about the professors
look,
now? or-
Heaven, no offense, but I don't think Marcus is gonna be booking the Pantheon of Boogie anytime soon.
Well, for the right price, he probably would.
Well, I mean, if nothing else, we can start by talking about the other night, right? Like, they were there, we were there. I don't think it would be too unreasonable to just sort of be like, hey, that was really wild. Did you see anything? Like,
That's fair.
it's a
Okay.
pretty big event, right? To have that happen.
Yeah. Actually, what is the schedule? Let's just pull it up then.
You can go onto your book. Look
Your
at the
book.
radio station's page. I
It's
love
your
having a
face.
modern game. Your
Um,
face, that's right. It was your space.
Your space, your face. So you look up the radio station hours. This is actually a 24/7 radio station. So there's somebody in booth all the time.
It doesn't like allot it by show, so we couldn't find when they're there.
Nope, he owns it. So it's just
Oh.
his own little pet project.
Oh, okay, it's the owner.
It's a side hustle.
Gotcha. Well then, I mean, I guess it definitely doesn't hurt to at least show up and try. Worth a shot. Worst that happens, they just say no, and then I guess we can try and find one of the professors.
All right.
Right?
Right.
Oh, we can bring some coffee and donuts. 24-hour radio stations would love that. They'll let us in wherever we want if we're just like, hey, we have a delivery or something too.
That's
like,
true.
That is a good idea. Hold on.
That's true. If worst comes to worst, they don't let us in, we just throw money at them. Money doesn't solve everything. It'll be
worst
fine.
comes to worst, we have snacks.
You remember how you said that guns don't solve everything? Well, I've got some bad news about money as well.
I'm pretty sure it solves everything.
I go ahead and whip up an assortment of coffees and grab like a bunch of pastries.
So how are you transporting this evening?
Is the mom van repaired?
I was gonna say it's gotta be the
Mom
mom
van
van. Right?
Mom van, I'm still waiting on a door.
There's
Go and
a
redo-
pink car.
It's a dented bumper, and that's all that's wrong with it.
Oh, it's just a bumper.
Just a bumper.
Oh, I probably was able to hammer that shit out. We're good to go then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, Moira's totally got like a crappy like 96 Civic or something.
Don't we all?
Yes. Oh my god, but that car does last forever.
Exactly.
So, beautiful.
Does.
It
If only we
does.
were
My
going
duct
somewhere
tape.
where we needed a whole ass ferry boat. One
Look.
day we will.
Look, I'm not gonna tell the story about the person who's like, is my 2006 Honda Accord with 300,000 miles, is that totaled? Nah, my guy. That ain't
No,
totaled.
it's good to go. Okay, so we're hopping in the mom van today, it seems.
Mom van.
So the six of you easily fit in the spacious back row. And you fit into the mom van and you continue your drive. It is quite the drive. It's on the other side of town. So, yeah. If you want to have any conversations while you are on the way there, feel free.
Nothing comes to my mind.
Nothing. Okay. So,
I feel like it's like an awkward car ride.
probably at this
Like
point.
awkward
Yeah.
small talk after like last night with like Kevin's sort of freak out.
Alright, so you pass through the tourist district where half of you were the night previously fighting the stone golem. You wind past the Barlow Bay back into kind of the industrial side of town, and I wouldn't say it's seedy necessarily, but it's a long shot from the high rises from the tourist area. So you stop and you do see this small radio station, and it's more like a house that was transformed into a radio station, or maybe like an old building the college used to own or something like that. And it does have a little sign outside and it says 99.7, or what does that want to do? It says 99.7. Oh, no, sorry. Hold on. 96.9, because that's way better. It says the Beats of Barlow City. So 96.9 is known for their underground music scene just in the city. They only feature artists that are from the big city. And that's what you got. So yeah, that's what you got. I mean, it's open because you Googled it and you know it's open. So you can approach at your will.
No approaches.
Okay, so what's the plan? We're just gonna throw donuts at them and money until they talk to us, yeah?
I mean,
We're going to walk in and ask if we can please meet with
Oh, we have to see
Marcus
name?
McGill,
Marcus.
right?
Marcus McGill.
Look, asking permission is not cool.
We could just say we have an appointment.
But we don't have an appointment.
They don't know that.
Come walk it. We're the Uber Eats people, I guess.
Yeah, I mean to get through at least, but we gotta find his office and stuff.
Do I look like I work for Uber Eats?
Mover.
Uber.
Well, how mad would you be? if
Uber
you said
Eats.
yes?
Uber Eats.
Not very.
Okay, then no, you don't.
Thank you.
Look, just walk in and say we have a delivery for him.
Okay.
Wait, why do we have this many delivery men? Is that how it works?
Tip pooling is
Who's gonna
weird.
question it? Just walk with confidence.
You know, we're training.
Okay. Well, who's the one in charge and who's all the trainees?
We're
Who does the
training.
I have like
Uber?
8 coffees. Everybody take a flat of coffees.
Yeah, okay.
We are very bad at what we do.
No, it's a large order. You know, like we brought a bunch of like. We got like a box of Joe.
Wait, no, there's not enough for me. I'm just gonna take this empty bag and pretend there's some fish, okay?
Look, I mean, we can just say we have an appointment, and that we want to talk about what happened at the bank. And if, you know, that doesn't work, we bribe with snacks. And I guess maybe some of Heaven's money? I don't know, how much do you carry these days?
Like, 10,000?
Okay, yeah, I think we'll be fine.
And then Jacob carries 10,000 for me just for safety. So I can
Oh
always
my
call
god.
What? Jacob.
Don't say that, like, too loud. I don't...
It's fine.
Oh my god. I don't
What?
know where to work.
I don't even have that much. Ever.
What do you mean? It's the backup 10,000 that your system always carries just in case, like, there's a hostage situation or something, and you just need to throw money at it.
Yo, I'm lucky if I've got like 2K sitting around. Like,
I have $10 in my purse.
Right. Yes, of course.
I only have Doge.
I was lying.
I only have
Doge. It's
I
only
only have
300,
Doge.
and I carry $3. I'm just like all over.
Robin. Wait, Robin.
Doge and Litcoin.
Robin, speaking of, did you get the crypto thing set up for the shop yet? Like I asked.
Oh my god.
Yes, but you only accept Doge.
You
I'm
mean
going
that
inside.
dog coin?
Mara's gonna
Yes.
follow Andy.
I'm like,
Jacob
where
pulls
is
up on his
Bonnie?
bicycle.
Bonnie is following Andy as well.
Jacob, you have gotten so much faster.
We don't even let him come in the van with
No.
us.
Yeah, I'm wearing like my Alicia Bredco t-shirt. I've got the coffee.
What if
walking
the
around.
giant harp is behind him on the bicycle too?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that's true. The harp. I forgot we had the harp.
Jacob with his Guillermo mythos just
Yep.
grows every session.
Look, I've been watching it, so I get it now.
You
Right?
get it.
Yeah.
You get it.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a bus right there.
It's so good. Okay, so Andy, you approach the building. It has a big like neon sign that says open, that like the O is out, so it just says pen. It's unlocked. It's a public business, so you can go in.
I go in.
Creepy. So you go in. There's like a desk up front. Nobody's currently attending it. Behind it, you do see like the recording area, as like every radio station has like all the soundboards and like a semicircular little booth. And there's a few offices like out of sight behind it.
I don't suppose they have a building directory.
Oh, it's a pretty small building, so it's literally just like his pet project. So he's like really the only recording studio here.
I just walk into the offices.
You just kind of walk back and you walk into one of the offices, and there's actually, you don't see anyone here.
Can I hear anybody? Like, is there anybody in the recording studio or anything?
The only thing you do hear that the radio station is currently playing. Like, you can hear what's on the radio, and it's just like some lo-fi beats. Maybe it's Robin's side project that they don't tell anyone about, but
Are the
Dope, it looks to my noise cloud.
Oh no! the offices have name tags?
Yep. There's one that says Marcus McGill. You're able to enter it. You like kind of peer through the little window slits. Nobody's inside.
Oh my god, is he dead too? Are we gonna open a closet and another body's just gonna fall on us? Oh my god, I cannot deal with this again.
I open the door.
Okay, you open the door. There's 60 dead butt-nose.
You had me for a second.
You open the door and it's a empty office. You see, well, not empty, but there's no people inside of it. A desk sits across from you, a few papers on it, a little nameplate that says McGill. You know, things like that. Looks like a pretty usual office.
Does it look like he's been here recently?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
Why don't we go ahead and make an investigation check, whoever would like to.
You asked
Not my
first,
strong
Daisy. Could be. I can use my premonitions tag. And
I mean, I have
maybe my training, I guess, because I've used that before for like searching and perception-y stuff.
I have 2 tags that are relevant to investigation, but
Same. So Ty, do you want to roll? You can roll if you want.
oh god. Okay, I'm using
believe in
Bryn
you.
and
Go,
and-
Andy.
not in my normal setup, so I'm using Bryn and Azara's d6s tonight. So.
Yes.
Hey! My girls came through!
Oh yeah.
That's a 13.
13. So you get 2 clues about the scene. So I could either just give them to you, or you could ask specific questions about what's going on.
Just give them to me, please.
Okay, so you take a look around. You kind of get down low and just kind of like observe the room. You do notice that the bookshelf is slightly off center. It's like nudged out from the wall a little bit, maybe indicating a sign of struggle. Maybe somebody bumped into this, but it could just be a messy person. The other thing you notice, which maybe is more helpful, you actually see a little surveillance camera across from the office that could probably see into the office about what happened.
Bingo. For security cameras.
Oh. Can we tell where they're like linked to? If, you know, maybe Robin is able to find something. Oh, you're muted. You're muted.
Computer? Phil?
Yeah, you could trace it down to where it's plugged into a computer.
Okay, yeah, I'll try to do that, yeah.
Okay, it's like the front desk, the little reception area. So you just kind of slide down into the chair. And you're able to access one of the old files that has a video on it from the night before. You watched the night before, nobody. You watched the next day, nobody, or the 2 nights ago, nobody. You watched 3 nights ago, and then things start to get interesting. You see a man. He has he has bouncy, curly, blonde hair. He has like very tan skin, and he's just kind of in his office. You can assume this is Marcus McGill as he's sitting in his office. He seems to be like reading emails. It's kind of late at night. It's about the same time that the Barlow City or the Midas Bank thing happened. So it's around the start of this session, at the start of the season. Hold on. So all of a sudden, a hulking mass of muscles with slick black hair down its back, pale as the night sky or the night's moon, breaks into the room. Marcus to the ground, raises. God, what is my fucking writing here? I'm gonna start over. A hulking mass of muscles with slick black back hair down its back breaks into the room. It tosses Marcus to the ground as he raises his fists in defense, but the creature smashes down onto Marcus. The last image you see of this security camera is the creature dragging Marcus out of the door, either unconscious or dead.
I don't suppose we got any contact information for Gabrielle.
Yeah, maybe if they wanted to work with us, that would have been good to leave behind.
She probably left you a business card.
Does the creature look like the men who attacked us the other day at all, or?
It does not. It's even
Okay.
bigger and even more muscular. It's also like, it's like almost kind of, I don't know. I don't want to say gross, but it's like overly muscular. You know, we're to the point where it's like more muscle than body.
Right.
Yeah, like way more than a human bodybuilder. Like, okay, there's something that is.
So how they drew the Hulk in the
muscular.
90s.
Exactly.
Like not even steroids are doing this. shit,
Correct.
kind of.
Yeah, so Hulk in the 90s, I
But does it
gotcha.
just look like a regular person, or is it like a person slash? I guess yeah, just a really super muscular.
Super jacked.
Just a
guy.
jacked person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Andy, you get a few rings, and Gabrielle picks up. She's like out of breath a little bit. She's like, "Hello."
Hi, this is Andy March. I'm with Luke Goodman investigating. We found something on the
Alright.
security tapes.
Great. What did you find?
Not
Well,
Oh.
something attacked Marcus same night as the Midas Bank blew up. Actually, just about the same time stamp.
Interesting. Okay, we're on the heels of another Yourface employee. Is there exterior security cameras? Could you get a better read of where it went?
We can find out. I'll call you back.
Alright, thank you, bye.
Robin, are there more cameras? You're muted.
Alright, I can find out. I'll investigate.
Okay. You take a look around. It's easy enough to see. There are other files on the computer from other cameras. You tap into the one, you scroll back to the same night, just a minute ahead, and it's... you check the exterior cameras and you see the creature bounding from building to building, Marcus's body slung over one of its massive shoulders. You look outside and you see a faint trail of blood on a building you might be able to track.
I literally pull my phone out, record that video, and text it to Gabrielle.
She just hits you with the WTF in all caps.
Now, before we go, hear me out. There's an empty radio station. The guy's likely not going to come back for a while. We should take this opportunity to get our music out there. It's the best one we have.
The radio is currently playing.
Change it to our songs.
Is that possible? I don't know how it works. Just everyone looks at Robin.
Oh, jeez.
Absolutely possible.
Alright, are we gonna
Feels
broadcast
vaguely illegal.
ourselves? Alright, we're coming to you live!
Amazing.
You could definitely just like loop your 40 songs or how many ever you've written together as a group.
think we
40
should.
songs.
I think we
That's
should do
only,
it.
that's
fucking
only
do
our
it.
first album.
Okay, apologies.
40.
I didn't mean to disrespect anyone.
All right, put the box set on.
Only 10
vote
minute
yes,
songs.
yeah.
Let's do
Well,
it. Let's fucking do it.
This 24-hour
That's
stream.
incredible. So you just
It's
like,
fine. It's fine.
that's
It's
awesome.
fine.
So you just give me a rough number of how many songs you have so I know for background info.
All right,
on
well,
in
there's
the
the,
world.
we've referenced the
Realistically.
concept
Yeah.
album that's not even done yet. We've referenced definitely a very heavily punk rock influenced album.
And we gotta think about what would actually have been recorded versus just like what we have.
Well, if we're
So-
playing the demos
This is a
too,
very
like
serious
that's the other
conversation,
thing.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
Nobody mess around right now.
Like maybe 2 or 3, I think, that we
I was
actually
gonna
have
say, do we
recorded.
have maybe like a solid 90 minutes
Like an
That's kinda what I'm
EP.
of
thinking.
music
Yeah.
is what I'm thinking. Yeah,
We have like an EP.
a few EPs slash yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I
Okay.
feel like it's about a solid 90 minutes.
Okay, so Robin, you're if you want to, you're able to download quickly and just like not hack in because it's all right here. All
I'm
the
in.
info's up. You just start broadcasting your music. Like suddenly there's like a cut like a mid song from like this underground DJ in like the Under Trash district, and it's just like you just hard cut to the Pantheon.
I do a fade out, a very
Of
gentle
course.
fade out,
Yeah.
and then our stuff just comes in.
And then it's
Like,
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I love that. Honestly, you want to know something wild? I didn't even think, like, you know what, I should give him a radio station to broadcast. I didn't even think about that when I was writing this today.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's so.
And-
It's
And
so.
honestly, like, we'll recap at the end. But good decision. Great call.
I'm all for big decisions, whether they turn out to be wise or foolish in the end. It's
Yeah.
always fun to make a big decision and just like
Exactly.
I almost want to keep Jacob here to DJ for us and just talk about how good he is.
Would you like him to stay?
I feel like that's even above Jacob's
I
pay
don't want
grade,
him to
but
get arrested for trespassing when
I
someone is
know.
inevitably like, what the fuck is happening? You messed with our queue.
oh,
Who put this garbage on?
Look, it'll be fine. This is gonna go great. We're gonna get so many fans. It's gonna be awesome. This is the best thing to happen to us.
Awesome.
I love it. I love it
That's
so
so good.
much.
oh god.
All right. So y'all hightail it out of there. Are you going to try to track the blood splotches, or are we just going to kind of drop that and maybe hit onto another lead?
I mean,
Kinda wanna follow.
same.
We should probably follow the creepy blood.
I could also use my Skywatcher abilities for that because I get flashes of another world. So I feel like that would be the sort of press the right thumbstick in to see the hologram of where people are moving.
Press LB to enter Witcher
Exactly.
vision.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, Moira could help too. We can get the 2 Irish myth away, search
Yeah.
for shit,
I can
Yeah.
look for occult shit, I guess.
right? Because
Yeah.
I'm thinking I've got premonitions. I see dead people, so if this guy's already a goner, you know, maybe
Mhm.
that'll help. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
But I also have flight. Like Moira can fly.
Oh,
so-
true.
Nice.
Yeah. And I have
Spectral
Scan the
flight.
Horizon, Flashes of Another World, and then I have Enhanced Hearing. I don't know if that helps, but
Ooh,
yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah,
If
I
he's
tried to give
dead,
myself
I
something
can
that was
ask the
like
harp too, but
investigation, but not just looking
the
at
heart, yeah.
stuff.
yeah. So
Right.
if we do figure out he's dead, I can ask the harp what happened, and maybe it'll play us a little song.
I love
He's
it.
not dead anymore.
Anymore.
Okay, so
So how do we want to search, I guess? How do we want to break this up? Like, I don't know. Chris, do you want to have us just pick one person? Do you want us to have
Yeah,
one
Honestly,
person?
Between everyone's shared like tracking abilities, I think that we can just no roll this and kind of
Okay.
work together.
Okay.
If that's fine.
Yeah.
So building to building, you manage to trace the trail of blood. What one of you misses, the other sense picks up. It's really faint, like little splotches of blood, like across like the seat, like the roof of it. It's not even very noticeable to the public. Especially another thing to note, it is snowing like crazy out today. Like you are in the middle of blizzard season, and again, if you recall the first radio segment, they said that this was probably going to be the harshest winter on record. So.
that's what they said about the last time we all did this together.
Exactly. It's just getting worse.
Hey Lou, it's cold. Can you make like a little fire, just like a little mini one?
That's a good idea. Bonnie has a seal form and is therefore quite comfortable
Aw.
still because, yeah, exactly.
Amazing.
Seal's
I'm the
got that
devil,
natural
so
insulation.
I'm hot-blooded.
I am freezing, so I'm very grateful for this little fire. Thank you.
Just takes off like a leather jacket and puts it over Heaven's shoulders.
Aw.
And I don't think the city's gonna. I don't have a permit to have an open flame that large, so just use that. I'll be fine. And as the snow hits the skin.
I love that detail. That's so good.
So you continue on to the seedy part of the city. Before you were really in the industrial city, but now you're on the outskirts that are some shady stuff may go down here. Seems like it used to be You track the blood trail to a building that seems like it could be an old church. It has a steeple. It's just abandoned. There's religious iconography on the front, but the blood kind of stops here. You see a little splotch of blood on the stairs leading up to the church, but that's it.
I mean, I think maybe we should go inside, right?
Lou, can you go inside it?
I was about to ask that, yeah.
Are you gonna like shh?
I was like, you've got to be in some of the artwork. It can't completely destroy you, right? Like, I don't know.
Is it safe?
Just a Rax pistol walks in, lights a little fire so I can see.
God, you're so cool. It's not even fair. And then Bonnie just like walks in after you.
All right, so you can. Yeah, you
there's
continue
that
in.
Blood go.
You trudge through the snowbanks as it falls steadily. The weathermen were right about this being the harshest winter on record. It's bone-chillingly cold, and it almost seems like it gets even colder inside. The ceiling, it's actually snowing through the ceiling because there's so many holes in it, and it's almost like purposefully cold in here. It's a weird vibe.
Is this like the kind of place where it's like, oh, it's an old church, but got like repurposed as a nightclub or some shit? Like, is there any... Or is it just an abandoned building? I'm just curious. Like,
it's more like Norduels used it for their own nefarious things after it closed.
Okay. So, like, nobody more permanent than squatters being here.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Never mind. There goes that theory.
So up at the
sold a few things here, made a deal or two here, bought a weapon once or twice. I know what we're dealing with here.
So you just kind of trudge through the snow even inside of this church, row by row, pew by pew. They're all kind of off-center or decaying or just honestly like rotted from the snow and how much moisture is in this building. You do hear like an old TV, like the static from behind the altar in one of the rooms past the altar.
I'm gonna go check that out for sure.
You're gonna check out the creepy TV and the creepy abandoned church. Have you seen a horror movie?
Yeah, but I mean, okay, if you look at it one way, I'm gonna be the first person to die and clue you in to get the fuck out of here. But if you look at it the other way, I might be the last person to die.
No one's dying. No one's
I don't think so either.
Well, you are totally gonna be the one to die because I'm the annoying rich girl.
No, you're not.
I mean,
Heaven, listen to me. You're not. Listen, if somebody else wants to go investigate the TV, I will stay right here with you.
Okay.
Just to prove that.
Would it make you feel better if I went with Bonnie to go investigate the creepy TV?
Also, your name is Heaven and you're literally in a church, so like if you were to die here, that wouldn't make any kind of sense, even in a like metafiction way. You would be the one to live, right?
Maybe. The metaphors are getting mixed here. There's a lot going on.
Let's just go check out the room.
Let's just go check out the room.
Moira will go and help if somebody wants to like come and check out too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll stick with Heaven because I said that I would. So wherever you are, that's where I'll stay.
You know what? If it makes Heaven feel better, the guy who's got training with weapons will stick close to Heaven as well.
Good, the
Moira's
devil.
gonna
Perfect.
investigate.
Yeah, the devil in the church is gonna stick close
Perfect.
to Heaven.
That really takes a load off the shoulders.
I really like this though.
So good.
When you have a devil and a Selkie.
The devil and
Quite an
Selkie are
angel,
raging
but-
inside me.
It's a really cute chubby seal.
I was gonna
The
say,
devil.
there's a seal and an angel and a devil on your shoulders.
Devil just looks over, where'd the angel go?
I can be your angle or your devil.
Your angle. Instead of an angel, there's just the little chubby seal. Just like, oh, hey.
So you go back and there's a door kind of tilted open a little bit, cracked open, and you see this old like old TV just kind of why can it's CRTV, right? You've already reminded me of this once.
Yeah, I
Thank
think
you.
so. Like,
An old-
you could just say a tube.
The old boob
TV.
tube.
old boob tube. I'll go with that. The old boob tube is just emitting static as if it is either not connected to cable, as we all have seen before, or the end of the tape, something of that nature. As you walk in, you see a bloodied Marcus McGill. He sits with his head down, maybe unconscious. He's tied to a chair. And yeah, that's what you see.
Oh my god.
Is there?
Yeah, I immediately
Moira,
rush over and try and help.
I was gonna say Moira, the nurse, will rush over to try to help and
Definitely.
like just immediately start doing first aid, like trying to do what she can, see what's going on.
As soon as you touch him, the first thing you notice is that he is unnaturally cold, not just because of the snowy church and the lack of a winter coat. He's just like cold to the touch, something you've never really experienced before. As you touch him, his head shoots up to you, and his eyes are just pupilless and ice blue. And he looks at you and he says, "I am enlightened. Thank you, doctor. I see it now." And as you touch him, his muscles grow 3 times their size as white fur begins to sprout from his face. Black horns curl outwards of his skull as he rips free from his bindings. Now twice as tall as anyone in the room, Marcus lets out a blood-curdling howl. The Yeti is ready to fight.
Yes!
Ready,
Yeti.
Yeti.
Like that.
Whole beans.
I snap a picture for Gabrielle.
Quick!
Click.
Oh,
This
beans.
is so stressful.
So, since Moira's the closest, Moira, if you want to like kick us off, kind of, he's
God.
not going peacefully. You can instantly tell.
Right. Let's see. What do I have? I'm trying to decide really, I guess, what I want to do. I think Moira wants to try to keep this Marcus rather, from like running loose again, or loose like the other thing. I'm trying to piece together what exactly I want to do. Is
Okay.
this a holy roof too? Like, does it have like damage and
Yeah.
stuff to it already?
Yep.
I want to like try to banshee scream, like target it at the roof and get like stuff to fall on him.
Definitely. Go ahead and roll a change the game check.
Okay, I'm gonna use Death Keen. Can I use my ghostly form as like a sort of being able to be in the area without getting hurt myself, you know?
Yeah.
It's gonna be... That's a 10!
10. All right. So great success. You reach up and just like summon from deep within yourself, just like the strongest scream you can. So as the Yeti is just screaming in your face, you scream right back at it, and yours is much more powerful. And he just like covers his newly like grown ears essentially, and the roof just begins to collapse in on him, just board after board, nailing him as he's just like covering his head out of instinct. He's definitely gonna take some damage there. So how many tags did you use?
I used 2.
Okay. So -2. We'll call him roofed. I don't know what to call roofed.
Alright, and Moira's just gonna sort of like use that opportunity to like ghost phase back out of the rubble and be like, I don't know what to do now. I don't think he needs first aid anymore.
All right. Anybody else want to go? He is like buried under the rubble. You can already see him just pulsing his newfound muscle, trying to get all of it out of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn and shout at Lou, say, "He's frozen. Try and burn him. It might be more effective." And I'm going to try and use my cunning strategist insightful, and where I want him to increase Lou's chances of doing damage.
Okay. I'll say go ahead and do a change the game check as well, because you're trying to gain an advantage, kind of.
10.
10. So you do so. So like, I guess how does that look, Andy? Are you just like pointing to where the Yeti is weak to Lou? Does it like glow or something?
Andy like physically grabs Lou by the arm and like yes, forward, points. Get him!
Right there.
Get him.
Just the mom pull, the mom shoulder pull.
Classic.
Yeah.
The mom pull.
The mom.
Yeah. Oh, the mom pull. Oh, it's
So
making me
good.
mad. We gotta stop talking about it. So Lou, I guess you would be up next since you're the next
All
in this
right.
progression.
So as Andy yanks him, he's like, okay, he, like throws like the empty. He's probably already emptied a pistol clip into the Yeti at this point. Throws pistol aside. He's got a freaking like mare's leg shotgun in a bootstrap. Swings it around to like chamber it, and just it lights up on fire and gets all demonic when he swings it around. It's like almost like Ghost Rider, right? And then he just aims it at the Yeti and just.
Go ahead, get me with I'll say honestly, this is a hit with all you've got because Moira has kind of incapacitated him a little bit. So,
All right.
For now.
All right, I'm gonna hit with that. Let's see, army surplus, outlaw, motorcycle gang, and hellfire. So +3.
Oh, I was totally gonna have us take a break before this ship. I will do it at the halfway point.
All right. So quick question: do I have a +1 from Andy helping, or?
I'll say Andy rolled a 10, so I'll say +2 because it was a great
okay.
success instead of just a normal. Basically, I think change the game adds tags, yeah. So you get
That's 10.
10, another great success. So as the mom pull is in full effect, you just launch off a few bullets right as like Andy's pulling you. So it's like a team up move, and she like adjusts your shot to the right spot. And so you use 2 power tags.
I used 3.
3. Okay, so
And then plus whatever I got from Andy too. So.
Yeah. What do you want to call them? Burning. Gashed.
Goodman's Inferno.
All right. So he is just, as you do this, Lou, he just gets so angry. You see it well up in his face, and he just lets out this howl, and he outstretches 2 of his arms as he just like, the rubble shoots out. I need everybody to make a face danger check as the rubble has now become his own weapon.
Oh no!
Quick
Can we add
question.
tags to that?
Yeah, quick question. Is Sparks still in play? Because like at 1 they can kind of fade, and it's been there for like.
No, yeah, you're good. You slept basically. So we didn't really do downtime because we have limited episodes, but.
So my wound is gone too.
What was your wound at?
Just 1.
Then yeah, yep, you're good.
And it
I
was
rolled a
face
12.
danger.
12, you're good.
Got a 7.
10.
7.
8.
Good.
I just like ghost through the rubble pieces
Yeah.
again.
Kitty Pride.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm watching X-Men Evolution.
Oh, Neffy.
Oh, it's so good.
It's like my favorite show ever.
That was so much. I marathoned it when I was doing Curio Academy and stuff. If you can't tell,
X-Men Evolution was that shit. Real talk.
it was so good.
Okay, so everyone who rolled below a 7 takes -2. Everybody who rolled 7 to 9 takes -1, and then everybody above that is good.
What's the tag's name?
Okay.
Roofed.
Roof.
Where does
Roofed.
this go?
So did you say our damage from our last fight was gone? Or
If you lose -1, so what were you at?
I still had 1 lingering from our
Okay,
first
so yeah,
fight.
you're good.
And I
then.
think you were good. I think it
Yep.
was if you
Yeah.
had more than 1 pip in something, you did not fully recover. But I think all of us were down to just a singular wound.
Yeah.
Yep, so you're good.
Yeah.
Mythos heal quickly, I guess. I don't know. There's a mechanic for it. We just glossed over it. So,
Yeah.
okay, so a bunch of you, like, the Yeti just, like, throws the roof off of him, and it just bludgeons a bunch of you. Some of you phase through it. Some of you, it just bounces off of you harmlessly. Some of you dodge out of the way to avoid it. But some of you take it full in the chest as it just hits you center mass, and it just, it does not feel great.
Oh, you'll be fine, Heaven. We have everyone here for you, Heaven.
With that,
No.
we need a Heaven turn, a Bonnie turn, and a Robin turn still in this round, kind of.
I have a more speech-based thing, so just meta talk-wise, if people want to get him to the point where it's like, let's talk about what you've done thing. I'm more suited for that, so I'm okay with just taking a backseat till then.
Yeah.
I guess I can try to distract it by playing the harp and see if that does anything. That would be cool. So let's try that.
Yeah,
See
go
how
ahead with the
that goes.
convince check. Like last fight.
Yeah. Okay, mild success.
Mild success with complication. So, all right. So you're able to. I mean, I think quite simply, again, the complication from your mild success is that he's locked onto you. So as you distract him from hitting your friends, he has picked up a pew and he's about to just like break it over Lou's back, and you like start playing the harp, and he looks over and he just chucks the pew to the side, and just all four starts running through the snowbanks at you. So you did it.
Yay! That's great.
There you go.
Yay!
This is going so good for me.
So Robin, I think Bonnie's diverting here. So
I will also try to help distract.
okay. So you're gonna distract it from Heaven, who distracted it from Lou. Good.
Oh yeah, wait, so I did give it a status though for that, right?
am
Like it has a
helping.
status 1 distract.
Yep, it's distracted. So it
Okay.
has like
Can I-
basically a mental spectrum and a physical spectrum of damage.
Can I help? No, I want to help Heaven distract. I'm gonna use
Okay.
my cool toys to give her an accompanying light show with her harp playing.
Whoa, hell yeah. Go ahead and make a convince check.
Okay, can I add? So I'm obviously adding my cool toys.
Absolutely.
And can I also add today I will cause problems on purpose and stage presence?
Yeah, I would say you're causing problems for the Yeti.
And for
Alright, that's a 9.
9. So again, a complicated success or a mild success. So his mental status ticks up to -2, distracted. So he is just like he's slowly just like shaking his head as like he's confused. I'm gonna call it confused at this point, because he's like seeing a light show. He's hearing a harp play randomly in the church, and he's just like shaking his head, like pulling out his horns, just batting on his head. And he just kind of like stops in his tracks at this point. I will say that the light show, probably the complication from that is people outside the windows probably see the light show going on at this point. So maybe somebody outside has seen this, activity, whatever you want to call it.
Oops.
Okay. No, I mean, it's good. You're ticking up his damage. You're essentially doing damage to him. So, okay. So Bonnie, you want to not go still?
Just pretty much now that he's distracted, I have more like speech-based stuff. So I was basically
Okay.
just gonna do okay, now that you're like reeling from taking a mighty blow, be the like, what is your problem? Who are you working for? And why are you fighting us in an abandoned building? And I basically want to use, God, is this like a convince or a change the game to get him to quit throwing things at us and actually sit down and talk about what's happening?
Honestly, I would almost call it a hit with all you've got, because he's like
Okay.
distracted. Like mentally, this is you hitting him
Okay.
at a vulnerable moment.
So I'm gonna use bravery, speak with animals because Selkie/Yeti, and then also just add water because it is snowing through the holes in the roof onto us, and I'm more powerful when I'm near water. So hit with all you've got. Oh no, it's a 6.
Uh-oh.
I used 3 tags and I just rolled. Oh.
All right.
Ow.
So essentially now, for those who are, not super familiar with the system yet, the GM basically gets to make a hard move on a failure. So hard moves literally are called make something horrible happen.
No.
So I'm gonna use that one.
God damn it. Okay, fine.
And so as you are trying to scold him essentially and shame him, he manages in his rage to just scoop all of you up as you are all kind of in this church and just smash you through the church wall and just send you sprawling out into the snow. So as you look up, you don't really take damage because it's just like a move essentially. But you're now in this environment that you're not sure about. The church is collapsed, and there's snow, almost like you can't see anything essentially because the snow is falling so much. You can't see white fur from the snow. You're all sprawled out into several snow banks in the back alley, pushed to the side, and you're regaining yourself. I'll give you a minute to RP if you want, but he is still.
I would like to
Fred is
just
still active.
blast at the radius around me with fire to melt all the snow and cause it to stop snowing around me. Just.
Go ahead and make a change the game check.
Sorry to say
While
no to
you're-
RP, but I'm like, nah, this Yeti's still out here. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, while you're doing that, Bonnie would yell out, I think he might be more powerful because of the snow, because like my thing is water and Yetis are probably snow.
Yeah.
Probably.
Once we get Alex's roll, we're gonna take a quick bio break, just because I know
Okay.
the timing kind of got weird this episode. But,
It
Um,
happens.
we'll
Sometimes
do
the
a
Yeti
quick
fights
one.
you in an abandoned building, and you just
Yeah.
gotta,
we'll do.
Sorry,
we'll
I'm
do
just
a
going
quick
over my
one. I
tags
just want to
really
resolve
quick.
this before.
gotta.
I'm going over my tags really quick. I'm gonna 1, 2, 7.
7 total.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you are. I'll say the complication. It doesn't help everyone, but it does help you. So around you, you can melt the snow away in your vision, but everyone else is still sprawled into the snowbanks that they're in. So whatever it is, like maybe it's the cold emanating from this creature. You're not able to melt everything away like maybe you could. Maybe it's the church dampening your powers. You're not necessarily sure. But you're able to be unaffected by the snow, but your friends, not as much.
Sadness. Sorry, I tried, y'all. I've assumed devil form at this point, ready for Yeti boy.
Yeah. All right, so let's take a quick 10-15 minute break here. I know it's kind of a weird timing in the episode because we're going to come back for like half an hour, but I want to give us a bio break too. So all right, we'll be right back.
All right, BRB.
I hear the dead calling your name. Will you answer? the dead calling your name. Will you answer? I hear the dead calling your name. Will you answer? hear the dead calling your name, will you answer?
All right, we're
Anyways,
live.
welcome back. I know I was finishing my bit.
Oh.
Welcome back to DeadWinter. The party just uncovered a Yeti that has been become a recent Yeti, perhaps, by some of the things he's saying, and has pushed them through the decrepit church out into the snow. And everyone except for Lou essentially has lost sight of the Yeti, as it is just an absolute blizzard out here, and his white fur is doing him a lot of favors, blending into the snow around him right now.
I'm gonna try something similar to Lou, actually, because I have power tags Wind and Rain and Elemental Shield, so I would like to try to use the wind and the rain to kind of protect us from the snow a little bit.
Yeah,
and maybe make a barrier so we can see more.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's do a change the game check, because we're kind of changing the environment a bit.
Yeah, okay. Let's do that. Let's see how it goes. I am working on a -2, so it's likely gonna go not great. But
Yeah. This is like the opposite of this escalation die.
Yep, I did very bad.
What'd you get?
I got a negative.
I'm in the wrong roll. 20. You got a negative? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got a miss. I definitely
So, as you do that, as you try to like pull up like a force bubble around you, around the whole party to kind of get rid of it, and just trying to sculpt the environment with your hands, You watch as out behind, all the rest of you see this, Heaven not so much, unfortunately, but out behind Heaven, the Yeti pops out of a snowbank and just like takes one of its giant claws and rakes across her back. You are going to take a -2
Okay.
slashed, so what are you already at?
2, so it'll go up to the 3 now.
Okay, yep. Yeah, so you take that slash, and the Yeti just dives back down into the snowbank, and it's almost like he's like swimming through the snowbanks. So yeah, that's super not great. Anyone else want to try something?
Yeah, seeing that, I'm still carrying a thing of coffee. And it's still hot. So I'm going to rip the lid off the coffee and just like swing it in an arc to try and slash the Yeti so we can see it and maybe burn it.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make a go toe-to-toe check. You're just kind of trying to hit him.
8.
8. All right, so with complications. So as the Yeti dives down under the snowbank, and after it scratches Heaven, you watch as it just like teeth, jaws unclenched, dives towards you, Andy, and you're able to just kind of splash the hot coffee across its face. So it is a little marked now. You can see like brown spots on it as its fur dampens to the color. But you are probably going to take some damage here as well.
Yep.
You take -2 slashed again as it just unloads on you and pushes you into the snowbank. And then it like bounds away and just slams into the mom van, giving it another dent in the hood.
Not the mom van.
A much larger, somewhat human-sized or humanoid-shaped dent.
This poor man.
So y'all can kind of see it. I'll say like a -1 to Blizzard to hit it still. So,
Okay.
but now it's not impossible anymore. So at least you can do it, but you're still at a -1 to do so. All right. Anyone else want to try to add something to the scene?
I would actually like to try, since talking to this thing didn't particularly work super well, if I could use just add water and I'm guessing bravery to try and use my Selkie powers to do the thing where you like freeze around its feet or legs or something so that it can't get any closer to us. So I'm not trying to hurt it, I'm just trying to like restrain it.
Cool.
And get it to quit pummeling us.
Yeah, I'll do change the game for that, I suppose.
I don't think.
I love that.
Come on, roll 20. You owe us
Very
after
cool.
all these missions.
Yeah, I only really have 2 tags to add to that.
And the spotlight program.
8?
Load our
Cut us
die.
some slack.
So I get to spend 1 juice.
Yep.
I would like to give a status that is like frozen +1 or frozen -1, I guess, to it. So it's at the very least slowed down, even if it isn't rooted
Absolutely.
in one location.
Oh, you give it a -1 slowed as you use your juice tag.
And
to
I
do
feel
that.
like in the true tradition, because I'm realizing that in spite of being a Selkie, I'm also like low-key frozen from The Incredibles. I'm just about to be like, okay, fine, you won't listen to me when I'm talking, you need to just chill. And then that's how
Yes. Nailed it.
yeah, I'm like a weird combination between like Frozone and Percy Jackson, but also a seal. I realized
I
the more
love
that
it.
we play, and it's like, okay, this is fine.
Incredible.
Yeah.
All right. So he's like, I'll say like one of his foot gets caught in like
Okay.
like a little ice. So he's still able to like kick with his other foot and help break free, but he has like a little ice like sculpture basically wrapped around his foot.
Nice.
And it's holding on. So anybody else who hasn't gone in a bit? Robin, Moira, maybe Heaven.
Trying to think of like what to do.
You can see it now, so it's a little easier to hit.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, pretty much all I got is my scream. So that's what I'll do again, I guess. But I should note that, like, you know, her intent isn't to necessarily like kill Marcus or anything. I just wanna.
Sure.
incapacitate him.
Yep. Got it. Got it.
What do I use for that one? Ah, fuck, that's only a 5.
5. Yeah, so the scream, I'll say hard move.
I have my volume control weakness tag, if that helps you come up with
Yeah.
an idea.
Yeah, I will say the sound of, a person screaming, for better or worse, attracts a crowd. And now with Robin's mild success at the light show and the screaming that has echoed down the corridors of the seedy part of town, I would say some cars have started to pull up. Some people with their cell phones out are kind of filming. See, the cell phone works 2 ways, y'all.
So wait, they can film through the snowstorm?
Yeah, wait, what?
Look, I'm not saying it's good.
Oh, it's gonna be like super. It's gonna be like that Sasquatch footage bullshit.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's crystal clear. This is irrefutable proof that a Yeti was in town. But they know something's going on. They heard screams and fire going off. And
probably jerk some.
Shove my hair into the jacket Lou gave me so no one sees my very vibrant red hair.
I'm just probably screaming at Andy at this point, call Gabriel, call Gabriel.
Robin has assumed feral hog form and is ready to rumble.
Go for it. What you doing, Robin?
I want to headbutt him in the butt.
Absolutely. Go ahead and make me a go toe-to-toe check.
Or go butt to butt.
Go butt to
I'm
butt.
so glad you said that because I was this close to unmuting to say that and I didn't have to.
But you unmuted anyway.
I did.
Well, we had to know about it.
Well, yeah.
That was a bad roll. I only got a 5.
5. Wow, the rolls are not with us.
Looks like your butt's getting
Not
kicked.
today.
Yeah, so as you go to just gore the Yeti, he just takes his free leg and just kicks back at you as you approach him from behind. And you take a -3 status.
Ooh.
What does that mean? What do I do?
You
So
get
you
-3 to
you
all
mark
your
-3 on your tracker.
Oh, and is
And
that
you can write-
roofed?
And it's the status is punted.
Punted?
Oh god, it's like in Skyrim when you try to fight the giants and you fucking can't.
And then they give you escape velocity.
Oh, ow.
You've been punted.
Seeing Robin get punted kicks in Lou's feral, older, protective cousin instinct, and he's gonna just throw himself.
Feral or hog?
He's gonna throw himself at this Yeti. And if anyone's ever played Warhammer 40k and knows anything about the Noise Marines, that's the weapon he's summoning from the hellish dimension. Is the guitar flamethrowers that they use. Here, you know what? Fuck it. I'm throwing this on the overlay so people can see what the fuck I'm talking about.
So as that is going on, as he's punting Robin across the road, you hear him say, those of you who are close to him say, "I feel awoken, stronger than I once was. Thank you, Doctor."
Doctor?
Ugh.
What?
Doctor? Not okay. Not okay.
That's the second time he's mentioned a doctor.
Give me the news.
I'm getting real fucking sick of these doctors here.
I'm
Really
Why?
starting to get a
We
gun
hate
against the medical
doctors.
profession.
Well, the thing is it's
I
frustrating
mean-
because we know 3 doctors in question, but
Yes. Anyways, Lou, if you would like to make a roll,
Yeah,
toe
what
to toe
kind of-
against
yeah.
as you're
Let's go toe to toe.
flame throwing him.
I'm just summoning a flamethrowing guitar that makes a squealing pinch harmonic sound. If anyone knows the guitar side, that's the squealy metal thing that guitars do. That thing. Just let me find my.
New idea.
Huh.
I turn into a hot lady Yeti.
Whoa.
oh my
Okay.
god,
You're
I'm
Bugs
here for
Bunnying.
this.
Here we go.
Wait, hold on, hold up. Okay, I'm only working with the -1 here. Okay. That's gonna be a 12. 2 tags.
Whoa.
Okay,
Okay.
2 tags.
Yeah, hey, you don't fuck with Robin. Like, yeah, they give each other shit, but you don't. Only Lou fucks with Robin. No one else can.
Yeah, so he's up to 4, just so y'all know, just for a little fun little meta talk. He's
And then,
up to
yeah.
-4.
So after blasting with flames, I'm gonna just turn the flamethrower guitar around and just smack it across Yeti's face, and that's when it just bursts into like musical flames.
Nice.
Musical flames. His tag is lit.
Nice.
Negative.
Picturing some
lit.
Mad Max shit now.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, the Doof Warrior.
Man. I
Hey,
wanted
they
to
did that at the
play.
Fall Out Boy. Pete Wentz did that at the Fall Out Boy show AJ and I went to. He had like the flamethrower guitar. It was fucking cool.
That's sick.
Great.
That's
Heaven,
really
you
cool.
haven't won in a bit if you got something.
No, I went and then I got beat up. That's what happened.
Oh,
But I guess
right.
the turn did reset, so I could technically go, hey, does
Sure.
anyone want to do like a combo move? We did combos a lot back in season 1, which
Oh,
was
yeah.
really fun.
What do you
I
have
should
in
bring it
mind?
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine hasn't gone yet either, so.
Yeah, I love those combo moves. Let's do it.
Alright? Because, like, I mean, I got a sword. So if someone wants to, like, you know, do a combo with a sword, I got that. Or I can play a harp. So if someone wants to do a combo with a harp, I got you there.
We're all
No.
musicians in a band. Let's
Oh my
go.
gosh, all of our combos are just power chords, y'all.
Kill
Like
him
that's
with
Power
me. Who wants to
chords.
Power chord with a fucking harp. Do it.
What if we did just play instruments really loudly and try to overwhelm him? Like,
Do you
just-
all want to roll?
Yes. And let's just
Okay.
whatever the one is where we're unleashing our powers as a band together.
That's,
Yes.
take the risk. I'll say.
Ridiculous.
No,
I
I'll say.
really like it though.
Nevi, you're the best.
Or does it change the game?
Yeah, I guess it's changed the game. I
Okay,
thought
so
there
let's
was
all
like
combo
another.
this.
Maybe hit with all you've got? I don't know.
Oh, that's true. Which one is it? Are we going?
I'll
with?
say hit with all you got, because your intention is to overwhelm him to the point
Yeah.
where he can't continue, right? So,
Well, it's a miss from Bonnie, so.
okay, I'll check it. So 1 miss.
Oh no! Roll 20 hate plus
Two
Nevi.
I
miss.
got an 8. I got an 8.
One mild.
I got a 7.
Oh, it
Like
hurts
2
to
mild.
live. Oh my goodness.
What did Robin get?
Do I get to add anything to it?
Yeah, if you want to. Anytime.
Okay.
Like tags and stuff.
Yeah, I got a
but-
7. So
7, a
shit.
mild.
Ooh.
Stage presence.
This is the deciding role.
Plays. I got an 8.
That's
Oh
all
my
right.
gosh, we really need to practice more as a band. y'all.
Shit. Hey, look, I was not expecting to have to
snowing,
play
my
today.
fingers are numb, you know?
Playing different
Oh
songs.
god.
All right, so I will
That's
say, because I want to wrap up on time as well. So you had 4 mild successes and 2 misses. So I will say, as a band, you just whip out the instruments all at the same time. Like it, like thematically stops snowing, and it's just like this, like awesome power-up scene as you all just blast this Yeti with the power of music. And you all just like scream out with your instruments added at the same time, and it just like covers its ears. Since you didn't roll any hard successes and there were 2 failures, the Yeti is going to bound away, but he is no longer trying to kill you. So I guess that's good. So you watch as he just jumps up to the nearby building, just grabs onto the side of it, snarls at you, and just jumps away. Just building to building, jumping.
Ah, too
And
bad
that
there
is the
wasn't-
end of combat.
Too bad there wasn't a plane to
rough.
take it down. They had a King Kong moment.
Oh, real quick. Because this is a giant Yeti that is like bounding away, can Bonnie, and I know we're wrapping up soonish, but like meta-wise, would Bonnie be able to figure out like a trail to follow for something this thing leaves behind, either footprints or like bits of Yeti fur clumped on parking meters and stuff like, so we
Yeah.
can try and figure out where it is that they've gone.
Yeah, go ahead and make a. I'll just say investigate check, just because.
Okay, so we'll do speak with animals, just add water, and scan the horizon for small details. Sorry, what was the roll again?
Let's do investigate, just because you're looking for
Investigate, okay.
something.
9.
See how far you can track it. Okay. It's a mild success. So it's pretty easy to track at the beginning because it's literally taking chunks out of the buildings as it's jumping building to building.
Okay.
As you just kind of like run around the corner after it to just, you're not like, rushing after to fight it necessarily. You're just trying to get a gauge of where it's going. You do start to see like these large footprints. It's not wearing any shoes, just these large footprints in the snow. Eventually you do find some fur on a building that it rubbed up against. There's like an overturned car eventually. He's leaving a pretty easy trail to follow.
Okay.
That's all we'll do there. So.
Okay. And you can also choose something, because I was going to ask, like, basically, like, where are they going, which we finally have, and then I have, like, 2 other clues, which I guess I could just hold for the next session. But you also get to choose if the investigation exposes us to danger, the clues are fuzzy, incomplete, or part true, part false, or you can ask me a question and I have to answer truthfully as well.
I will say that the Yeti probably knows you're tracking it, and I'll say that's exposing you to danger.
Is that
you're not
it's obvious?
Yeah,
okay.
You're having to sprint after him essentially. Like you can't really be stealthy and track this beast that is like moving like 50.
Nor would I expect to. Okay.
Yeah. So if y'all want to RP a little bit before the end of the session, go ahead. Just wrap up whatever you'd like to do.
I mean, I immediately ran to check on Robin and Heaven.
Yeah, they're not feeling great.
Yeah, I'm like taking care of Robin right now.
I have like band-aids and Neosporin.
Moira's
I'm
got
gonna help out with
full
Heaven
first
too.
aid kit.
Yeah.
You guys should focus on Robin. They got punted.
I'll be fine. Just give me a Scarlet Minotaur.
They just need an energy drink. It'll be okay.
No,
Here,
honey.
just opens like a Scarlet Minotaur, begins feeding it to Robin. There, buddy. It's gonna be all right.
Just like pulling it away.
Stay with me.
Stay with
This is
me.
like weirdly reminding me of
Take
like
a few wings.
the really old people like getting a glass of whiskey when they're like 99
Yeah.
years old, even though they've been like 40 years sober, and they're just like, fuck it, I'm near the end.
That's me when I'm 90. Whiskey.
Seriously though, Heaven, are you okay?
yeah,
Aside from the punting bit.
Me, I didn't get punted. That was Robin.
But something bad happened to you.
Yeah, something bad did happen to me. I got like smacked. It's fine.
Right. You still got messed up,
It
exactly.
hurt. It hurt.
There's like
but
scratches in her back.
actually, it would have hit Lou's jacket. Oh my gosh, Lou, I am so sorry. I can pay you.
Don't worry about it. I got another one.
It looks like 400.
No, it's. Oh, shit, you think that, Jack? I got that at the Mood Will.
Right, it would have been on sale, so around closer to 350. I get you. It's okay, we can round up.
No, look. Go ahead, Lou. Sorry.
It's fine. Just keep the jacket. Don't worry about it.
Thanks. Are you sure? You're being nice. That's weird.
I'm not a terrible person just because I'm got the devil mythos. Jeez.
That's not what I meant, Lou. You haven't made fun of me in the last 24 hours is what I meant, or thrown my breakup in my face.
Well,
You offered me the jacket like you're being nice now.
I guess I just I felt bad about giving you such a hard time, and I'm sorry about that. You're
It's
right.
fine.
You're right. No, you're right. You're right though. I don't know you well enough to judge you, and I was wrong to do so, and I'm sorry about that.
Thanks. I really appreciate that. I know that I really don't have much life experience, really, and that sometimes I come across as a brat, but I'm trying. And I'm sorry, too, that I'm difficult to deal with.
Look, it's just my life's been very different than yours. I come from a very different set of circumstances than you do. My parents kicked me out when I was quite young, so I never really had a Jacob to take care of me, and we won't get into the rest of my life. My point being is I didn't understand your perspective, and I thought I did. And that was wrong of me to do so. That was quite, it's pretty not punk rock of me to do that.
Well, thanks for giving me another shot, I guess.
Well, I think everyone deserves a second chance. If I didn't give you one, well then, if I never got one in the first place, I wouldn't be standing here having this conversation, so.
And, if you want to borrow Jacob, since you said you never had a Jacob, you totally can, like...
Look, he's seriously, I hope you pay him well, because...
Oh, he's paid very well.
He's always been such a pushover. I used to bully him when I was in high school.
You bullied Jacob?
Well,
He was on the student council with me. He was my treasurer.
Yeah, squares! Absolute squares!
I don't even remember.
He
Are you
narked
sure we
on
went to
me.
the same high school?
He narked on me for bringing a dime bag to school.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have brought that dime back.
Well,
We totally all went to the same high school, though.
We went to the...
did.
You were at the high school, too? Gosh,
Yeah.
where were you? I'm sorry. I feel like...
I was
Are
in
you
orchestra.
sure?
All there, Heaven.
We were all there. I mean,
I know you were there, Moira. We dated. But, like, are you sure those two were there? Because I don't remember them. And I was in all of the committees.
I was quite a bit older.
I was in orchestra with Lou.
Definitely there.
Yeah, Moira and I hung out a lot.
He was in the
Same.
shows that you came to see for me.
Oh, I did come to see your cute little shows. Those are very cute. I
Cute?
was like,
Glad you thought so.
yeah.
I'm like cleaning up her back scratches. Like, oh my fucking god.
But, yeah, sorry, I didn't spend much time with orchestra. You're right. That just wasn't my scene. So that makes sense, since you guys seem all
Anyway, Robin, are you doing all right over there, buddy? Is the Scarlet Minotaur kicking in?
Yeah, oh man, I'm never going 2 minutes without drinking one of these again.
I thought Moira confiscated that.
How did you find another one? Where are you hiding those?
Look, I tried. It's not worth it.
Do they just produce them? I don't.
Is that a Mythos thing that you can just make some appear?
I think it might just be a Robin thing, to be perfectly honest.
look.
Robin is like next level at that kind of stuff.
Sometimes I wonder if Robin's really just an ass. But
Good one, Lou.
Robin, you should be
Anyway,
That's a deep cut.
maybe we should
Oh my
take this
God, I
time
You know
to
that-
listen to ourselves on the radio. Like, hello? We're on the
You know
radio.
that wasn't me, right? Like, I didn't... I wasn't the one that turned into an ass, right? That wasn't me.
No, but you were the one that made it happen, which I think
yeah.
honestly is
wait.
cooler.
I thought it was fuck who got turned into the ass.
No.
Have you
Bottom.
It was Bottom.
Yeah.
Oh.
Great
Part of the
name, by
play.
the way. I appreciated it greatly.
I want to say I think Zach played once.
Bottom. Well, that's an unfortunate name.
I
To
mean, if you're gonna be
completely
turned into
jump
an
the
ass.
tracks,
look,
it's one
it
of
was-
those. Write it down and mark. I am an ass. Different play, same sentiment. So.
That was
Anyway.
pretty cool that our music did get to be on the radio.
Right? Like, we
It's
should
probably
just
still going. Shit, I'm gonna like look for it on my phone and see if.
Oh
like,
yeah,
I
are
play
we on
it.
the radio? Are we on like?
cameras around?
Yeah, but the MRS will take care of it. You just like pile into the mom van and all kind of quietly like bop to the radio station with your music on. You're just kind of like, all right. And it's just this like awkward car ride home where you're like, this is a big break for us, but like also we just almost killed the guy.
Oh shit, we left Jacob at the radio station!
Oh no!
All right, we're gonna end on that. That was great. Just the image of Jacob just like sleepless at the station, just like hitting skip.
We like pulled a Home Alone, but instead of Kevin, it was Jacob, and that's what the end of Jacob.
Holy shit. Okay.
Whoa.
Oh
That
my
was
word.
awesome.
Oh,
my
man.
God, this group.
Holy
We're
crap.
just ridiculous. Why are we like this?
Why are we the way we are?
Do you really
I
want the
hate everything about what you choose to be.
do you really want the answers to those questions?
Oh my God.
Lay it on me. After the stream is over.
Wow. All right. Let's go around and plug quick, I guess. Sam, if you want to kick us off.
Sure, everyone. I'm Sam. I'm the accessibility director here at the Chromatic Chimera. You can find me right back here on Wednesdays in Woven Realm. I'm in No Initiative, playing Quest of the Soaring City. We got some scheduling stuff coming up. I need to get my shit together and post about it. Updates are coming. You can find me on Twitter at @TheSamWisest. And if you like Powered by the Apocalypse, which the system is inspired and based on, you can catch me playing Masks: A New Generation with the Incidentals on Protein City Comics. That's it.
Thank you, Alex.
Hi, I'm Alex. I do stuff mainly here. You can usually catch me here on Wednesdays playing. Now I'm playing as Fenris, the Tiefling Druid in Woven Realm. It's a fun time. It's a really deep campaign. A lot of stuff's going on. I highly recommend it. Great way to also catch the 13th Age system in action. If you do enjoy Powered by the Apocalypse, I've got some more stuff that involves it in the works. Just keep your eyes open on that. I don't have more details just yet.
Fantastic. Thank you, AJ.
Hello, I am AJ, and I live here 33 nights out of the week every week, and tomorrow is the last night of the week that I am here living live. So please come tomorrow and watch me kick Alex's butt at
What?
Puyo Puyo.
Excuse me.
I am the Puyo Master.
Cool.
You take that fucking
Anyway.
back. That's a
Is
lie
it-
and
is it
slander.
still considered co-op if we're always competing?
This doesn't seem very cooperative.
That's a slant. I am the Puyo Master. The Puyos. I whisper to the Puyos and say, "Match up, my little friends."
Anyway,
Anyway.
this will go very well with absolutely no problems. So you should come hang out with us and watch us decimate each other at Puyo Tetris.
Thank you,
Do that
Lucy.
thing.
Hi, I'm Lucy. I play every Wednesday in Woven Realms as Azara Solaris, the half-elf cleric, and you can obviously find me here playing Andy March. I am the character artist for Woven Realms, and you can find my work on Twitter and Instagram at LuberDraws and at TikTok at LucyBlue66. My commissions are currently open. Please give me money, I need it.
Anna.
I fully intend to give you some money once I acquire some coin of my own. Hi everybody. I'm Anna. You can find me on social media at Nymeria941, where I am mostly super inactive right now because life is overwhelming and tabletop RPGs are fun. So that's where I'm at. So you can find me here, obviously, on Chromatic Chimera. I'm also a cast member on Cast of Many Things, which is a podcast. We are actually just done with editing our short run of How to Princess, which is a Powered by the Apocalypse game where we are all a bunch of different princesses, and I play Lenore, the dead princess, who is literally a skeleton, and we try to solve mysteries such as why did all of the colors get leached out of the world, and what's up with that second moon in the sky. So check out Cast of Many Things on your podcast feed. You can find How to Princess there and a bunch of other amazing shows. Main other thing that I'm working on is I did just have a game that I worked on come out, which is Flames of Freedom, published by Zweihander RPG. Spooky gothic American Revolutionary War era type stuff. So it's behind me here, the beautiful hardcover. Go check that out. And also with my best friend Colin, we make games over at Six String Games. Currently working on a game called Big Damn Heroes, where you can live out your favorite over-the-top heroic tropes. So if you ever wanted to be Legolas skateboarding on the shield downstairs while shooting orcs, that's the game for you. And you can follow us on social media at Six String RPG for updates on the stuff we are making.
Thank you, Nevi.
Hi, I'm Nevi. I'm super boring. I got nothing going on in life. I hope you're having a good day. Woo!
Nice. I'm Chris. I am the GM for this, and now the GM for Woven Realms as well for this season. So yeah, come hang out if you like the GMing style, which is not much of one. It's really let the players do whatever they want. Come back on Wednesday, so I will be back. But yeah, we'll see you tomorrow for Chromatic Co-op, as I know I'll be tuning in to see two of my favorites battle it out. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. I love this cast, and I'm excited to keep playing on Thursdays. So
This
we'll
is
see you
how
next time.
this is how the channel dies. in insults and dunking on
We
each
had a
other.
good run.
Live.
Money's on AJ. I think he'll win.
Live.
I'll carry the torch after you're long gone. After the two of you destroy each other, I will prevail.
From the ashes arises a Chris.
All right, so we're gonna
It
go.
really depends which game we're playing, because I'm better at Tetris, but Alex is better at Puyo Puyo.
It's
But then we
true.
do swaps, so it's very
Wow.
difficult.
So we're gonna go
Awesome.
raid our friend Noir. Looks like he's playing some Dead by Daylight. So drop in, give him some love. Say hello and
Uwu's in the chat.
Uwu's in the
Yes.
chat and ask for Shaw back,
Yes.
please.
Tell them we miss Shaw.
All right, so we're gonna go say bye bye now.
Bye bye now.
Noir.
Noir.
All right.